I want to talk about the challenges of this fame. With fame, I know personally that comes a lot of challenges. Uh,
Right.
there's a lot of haters, a lot of backbiters, and there's a lot of struggles that you have to overcome. Take a
Right.
2 minutes, just take 2 minutes, and before we go on our break, and share with us some of the challenges you found when you found fame, and how you were able to overcome them. Because there's someone else watching.
Okay. Excuse me. So I think for me, because I found it very early, and I had mom that supported me, not just physically but spiritually. It was easier to maneuver, right? A lot of things didn't take me unawares, right? She knew, she found out early that this was his part, and she prepared me for it, right? She prepared me for it. She would speak to me every time, remind me who I am, right? Pray for me. In fact, she was so involved that when I have events, if I, as a student, because as a student I was going for events all over Nigeria. Sometimes I'm heading back on an exam morning, and I'm reading in the bus. So, but then what she did, she made it very comfortable for me that I just call her, no matter the time, I'm going for a show, and she just says, God will go with you. See, yeah, what she just says, God will go with you. You know how
It's like
was it
sealed.
was it
It's like a
Noah? Yeah,
sealing.
no, it wasn't Noah. It was what's the name of this guy that was sent to Nineveh? Jonah.
Jonah,
And then
Jonah,
you are
Jonah.
on the storm and then you're sleeping. Like that was it for me. Like she's she's a pastor, by the way. She's just so, I believe so much that I was covered. Do you get so all those things that you prepare? Because I was a teenager when I became very popular. I have been very popular. I've had fame every phase of my life as a primary
Were the
school.
challenges that came with it, though?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Those challenges, yeah, the things that comes with teenagers. First of all,
Right.
then you're now a popular teenager. Somehow you're the one that everybody wants to influence first. They want to, So all those challenges, I didn't really see them as challenges because I was prepared for them. First of all, then now let me now project to adulthood. In
Exactly.
the whole thing. Now coming into adulthood and as a stand-up comedian, you have this thing where um you have to go for shows at night, this, and you know what they say about young people, and then you're exposed early enough to drugs, alcohol, women, but then because I knew where I was coming from, right? Like I didn't have any of these things, like it didn't. I
So,
did, yeah, everything was under control,
so,
everything was under check. What was
so,
that?
no, I was gonna say. So, would you say that there was a spiritual covering, pretty much, that
I think that
helped
is it.
navigate
That
you
is
through the
it. That is it
challenges?
somehow.
Yes,
Because I always find my
because that's
way
what I'm
out of
sensing as
it.
you're talking.
Right, exactly. And then those challenges of trying to start the career where there's no funding and all that. I didn't have that. I had funding. My first show was funded by my mom. Second show by my on campus. Like the show was full and I didn't make money. I'm like,
Wow.
mommy, students now. Some of them came in through the window. They came out. She
Right.
just laughed
Right.
and said, "Just know that you owe me. You're
Yeah.
gonna pay me back in the future. So
Have you paid back?
I'm still paying back. I pay every month.
Wise son, wise son.
So those challenges, I've somehow I always find my way out of them. By God's grace, by the help of God. And then when I decided to, because I when I decided this is what I was going to do, I decided that I wanted to stand out, and then I chose animation. I think that's why I faced
Okay,
the
we're gonna take
heaviest challenge.
we're gonna take a
Exactly.
break,
So when we
and
come
then
there, we'll talk about
when we
it.
come back from our break, we'll follow up because I
Okay.
know this is the exciting part.